Hey, what's up? So listen, I think that there's a certain mindset that might come along with trying to figure out, can I actually get results from SEO super quickly? And I think this is the mindset that has caused a lot of people not to seek success, one, but two, to actually become dissatisfied with the process of SEO. So what I want to do today is spend a couple of minutes just talking to you guys about how you need to think about SEO, what to expect from it, and then how to utilize it to best you succeed in your business with it. Because I think for too long, people have been stuck in this place where they treat it like something else and they don't treat it for what it is, and then they get disappointed and upset. So first things first, SEO is a long-term game. I think that's obvious, but it's important to mention just because for a lot of people, they come into it thinking like it's advertising. They come into it thinking that they'll get results tomorrow or next week or tonight or in an hour, instead of understanding SEO is one of the most effective ways to generate organic traffic into your business and understand how to actually grow your business to the point that you automate, like people coming in, schedules getting booked out, and being able to make more money. But you can't look at it like it's advertising. Advertising has its place in marketing. Absolutely. Advertising has its place in the process in being able to generate leads quickly. But understand, with advertising, you are actually renting somebody else's audience. You're renting somebody else's audience, and you have to be okay with the fact that if that's your only route of doing stuff, by the way, if you have the capital means to do it, absolutely, by all means, go ahead and do that. But if you don't have $1,000 a day, $3,000 a day, $10,000 a day to spend on advertising, then you have to find something else that will work for you. So when you discover SEO, search engine optimization, you can't treat it the way you would treat advertising. You're not going to get results the same way. What you are going to do, though, is you're going to get results in the long term. You're going to get results that allow for you to, over time, grow your list, grow your customer base, and get people to actually organically find you. And you can't allow the need for results quickly to dilute the process of SEO. It's not fast. Like, I have to be 100% real with y'all. It's not fast. So don't put yourself in that position. Now, how then can you actually start to do stuff that allows for you to get to that point? Well, you could do things like articles, blogs, different ways of ranking and putting content out there. But your biggest concern should be, in the most granular way, solve people's problems. You have to solve people's problems. If you're just writing stuff out there for the sake of SEO, just writing stuff for the sake of ranking, what's going to happen over time is, yeah, your stuff will rank, but if you don't actually solve people's problems, then what's going to happen? Somebody's going to come on Google and they're going to look up, how to deal with shoulder pain, or how to deal with neck pain, or the best endodontist around me, or the nearest chiropractor, or whatever it is they're searching for. And when they go ahead and look up that problem, if they don't find a solution to it, although they find your stuff, if your stuff doesn't give them a solution, means it gets straight to the point. It doesn't have to include a whole lot of fluff, and it gives them the next steps. So if it gets straight to the point, doesn't include a whole lot of fluff, and gives them the next steps and solves the issue that they're currently dealing with, it's actually going to get that person to say, hey, next time I have an issue, let me come and seek this source directly, or let me actually just call them, get on their schedule, and go to see them so we can deal with my problem permanently and actually get a permanent solution. But if you're focused on only ranking, then all you're going to do is get ranking that doesn't bring you business, which then doesn't make any sense. And I feel like it's important to talk about this because I think there's this notion, because what happens is a lot of people don't know too much about SEO. And so what they do know about SEO, they learn from people who gives them bits and pieces of it. So if you don't have the entire picture, then you're going to make decisions based on bits and pieces. But then what are you going to get? Bits and pieces results. You're not going to get results based on the entire thing. You're going to get results based on this, that. And that's no way to run it. So remember, don't put yourself in the position to get disappointed by assuming you can treat SEO the exact same way that you can treat advertising. Both have their respective places in marketing. 2, you have to understand that your first and only purpose with putting content out there is in a very granular way solving people's problems. I always say somebody out there is desperately searching for the solution that you provide to their problem, but it's up to you to put that solution in front of them. All you have to do is start to look up what they want, start to solve it for them, give them the next steps, and you'll start to see people filling out your schedule. You'll start to see people coming in and lining up down the block, and you'll actually be able to be the person of preeminence that not only just solves their problem, but becomes the most trusted source with that solution. So I want you to be able to take this and utilize it. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to hit us up. You can text us 813-797-5583. Just shoot us a text. I need help with SEO, or I need to figure out what the next steps are. And one of the people on our team, or myself or Carl, very real people, by the way, will actually message you back and we'll figure out how to get to the next step. Listen, make sure to just like, subscribe, and all that other YouTube stuff. I can't wait to continue to serve you. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, and I'll see you on the next one.